MissChance496 here with another review. This time we have the Star Wars Sideshow Battle Droid with STAP. So here you go. So this figure was given to me to review from Toy Anxiety. They're a great toy store. If you're ever in Arizona, definitely go check them out. But if not, go check out their website right now, toyanxiety.com. The link will be in the description. They've got all kinds of 1/6 scale figures, and they're just a great place. So yeah, let's get this guy out of package and see how he is. Here's the Battle Droid and STAP out of package, looking spectacular. But before we go into the vehicle, let's go over the Battle Droid and his accessories. So really, the only accessories that come with this pack are the Battle Droid's blaster, as well as his backpack. So just going over the blaster really quick, it is really nice. Of course, every single Battle Droid carries one of these, so you gotta include it here. And it's done really well. I do like it. As well as the backpack, which is really cool. It pegs onto his back very easily, as well as it does have adjustable wires, which is actually really neat. I do really like that, and it adds just a little bit to the figure, which is cool. And it's got some numbers up here, as you can see, some droid writing. There was an exclusive backpack that came with the 2-pack of droids that had an exclusive number on it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so overall, just two really nice accessories. So here's the Battle Droid in storage mode. It looks really cool. I really like how you can put him in storage mode. It was just, a pretty cool part of the movie when the MTT comes out and drops, thousands of these guys in this little mode, and then they stretch out and they're the Battle Droids. Overall, really cool. And what's nice is you can have him standing completely without any kind of base or just leaning on anything, just in that storage mode, which is really nice. Overall, he looks really cool, and really all it is just putting his legs and arms into a certain position, and then just collapsing his head so that you can't see the neck. That's just basically what it is. And overall, it's done really nicely, and it looks really cool. So here's the Battle Droid out of package and all extended. So before I talk about the actual figure, let me just talk about the one thing that I have to complain about this figure. But luckily, it's probably not all Battle Droids. It's just the one that I have. But as you can see, the fingers here, they're nice, how they should be. But on this side, unfortunately, the one finger is almost completely broken off. It's a real shame. Just got this figure out of package, when it's in its storage mode. And also I forgot to talk about how it's kind of cool that they package it in storage mode, because like when the figure's in the box being stored, it's in the storage mode. But anyway, the finger, I got it out, I extended the legs, extended the arms, extended the head, and just noticed it. I didn't have the figure for more than 30 seconds before I noticed that, and it's just really bad. So I mean, watch out for it. That might be a quality issue, but I seriously doubt it. I have a feeling it's just one of like 5,000 Battle Droids that has like an issue like that. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, but just something to watch out for. Maybe look it up some more, see if that's a big problem, but I seriously doubt it. I think that it's just the one that I have that has this problem. There is one more quality issue about it's actually about his base. It's extremely small, but I will talk about that when I talk about the base. But anyway, the Battle Droid himself is just incredible. I'm really loving it. This is just the infantry Battle Droid. I mean, it's great. The sculpt is fantastic. Articulation is great. I will go over that, but just overall, I mean, you can see that this is the Battle Droid. I mean, I don't even know what to say, because the detail is incredible, and just exactly what he is. I mean, he is incredibly movie accurate. I don't think that there's a single thing to say that I don't like about the sculpt. I mean, it's just done beautifully. Just all I can really do is give you guys just a slow look at the whole figure like this. Just overall incredible. He does have some kind of scuffs, and scratches and stuff from being torn up by those Jedis, as you can see on the face there. He's got some silver painting, like his paint has been scratched. And on the chest, they've got some dirty, kind of black, kind of dirty marks on it. And then you've got, silver scratches just throughout the figure from battle damage, as you can see, which is really cool. And it's just very nicely done. So yeah, overall articulation is great. He's got and it's really pretty easy to identify the articulation on this figure, because he's not wearing clothes. But he's got a hinge at the top of the head right here, as well as a hinge at the bottom of the head right there, as well as it does kind of swivel, which is nice. And then he does have a hinge out as well as hinge up. It's more on a ratchet when it comes this way. And then the actual little shoulder pieces are on a hinge, so they won't get in your way whatsoever, which is really nice. The only issue that I have with articulation just kind of relies, or kind of is down here at the waist. I mean, it's like it's at a ball joint down there, and it's at like some smaller ball joints on the sides, but because it's connected to 3 different points at the same time, it does have a little bit of trouble moving, unfortunately. There's not a whole lot of motion there, but still that is an extremely minor complaint. Don't really care about that. But anyway, he's got swivels at the biceps, swivels at the elbows, swivel at the forearm, and then a ball jointed wrist, and then you've got a hinge. Go down. Ball jointed wrist, then you've got hinges right here, and a hinge right here for the actual fingers, and then you've got the one thumb that is on a ball joint. So overall, incredible articulation in the hands, which is really great. He's got ball jointed thighs, which is really nice. They're ball jointed right here to the thigh, and then they also extend, which is really cool. Hinge at the hinges at the knee, and then ball jointed ankles. Overall articulation on this guy it's incredible. I mean, just really, there's nothing else that you could ask for. He's got it all, and especially since he's got so much articulation, and the battle droids, they don't do any dynamic poses or anything, so he didn't really need so much articulation, but he still has it, which is just really cool. You can do a lot of stuff with him. So let's check him out with his gun. So here is the base that holds the STAP vehicle. As you can see, pretty nice. I mean, it's very simple, which I really like. It's just, kind of like a little half circle, and it's got some nice kind of a metal detail and some, little holes and stuff, and it's a nice, simple, plain design, which I really like. And then you flip it over, and this is where I'm talking about the last quality issue, but you've got Star Wars, STAP, and Battle Droid 6-scale figure. The only thing is, the D is kind of faded off. That is the only other quality issue with this figure, but that is an extremely minor one, because first of all, it's on the bottom of the base, and it's just slight, coming off of the D. So I don't mind that at all, whatsoever, but just a couple things that just are little problems, but nothing awful at all. So overall, really cool. This is where you're going to peg in the STAP vehicle, and let's do that right now. So the STAP vehicle itself. So as you can see, looking really cool. This is the vehicle of the set, and it is kind of like a speeder bike, like a pogo stick type of thing. It's a really cool design. I really like it a lot. But anyway, as you can see, it has some guns on the front that are done really nice. The only thing is, I would have liked some weathering just like right at the ends of the guns, like they've been shot a couple times, something like that. You know how they do that with the black from the the smoke and the debris from the shots. I kind of would have liked that. I've seen that on smaller toys, so I would have kind of expected it on a bigger toy like this. But other than that, it's just fine. The weathering, as far as the rest of the figure, is done really nicely. As you can see all the weathering that's been done at the bottom, at the top of the thing here, and then you do have the handles, which is cool. And you can see underneath there is some detail, which is cool. And as far as articulation on this, what it is, if I'm not mistaken, there's a hinge here, a hinge here, hinge here, and a hinge here. So it does allow a wide range of movement on this, up and down, and it goes down like really far, and it goes up really far as well. So overall articulation on that's really cool. And then we come down to the more bottom of the figure. Let's do that. So here's the middle of the STAP, and as you can see, you do have the big, thrusters or the turbines that move it. As you can see, you have still the weatherings going out throughout the figure, or throughout the vehicle, which is really nice. Then at the back, you got the things, which is cool, the turbines. And then you have the little stand where his feet go, and the feet go in really nicely. I'll tell you how the feet go in, and they are magnetized, as you can see, and there is some articulation on it. Let's go down a little bit. So the pedals like have, if I'm not mistaken, 4 joints. Yeah, right here, right here, right here, and right here. For a wide range of movement. Really cool how that works. And you can really adjust it very nicely so that you can get your battle droid to stand on it just how you want. And as of course the weathering is still going throughout the figure, throughout the vehicle. And then you go down here, and it is connected to the base that I was just showing you. And it connects very easy. It's just a little square right here, a little square right there. There you go. And it stays in very nicely, of course. And this is a ball joint. It's a very big ball joint, and it works really great because he can go down really far, go up really far, as you can see, side to side. It is just really nice how you can do that. You can do a lot of cool poses and try to balance it a little bit more, because I think that in no matter any pose that you put him in, the battle droid is going to stand on it. It's not an issue of that because the battle droid stands on this thing very nicely, but it's just an issue of how you like it to look, and you can really do a lot with that, so that's very nice. So overall, the vehicle itself is very cool. So let's get the battle droid on this vehicle. So here's the battle droid riding the STAP, and as you can see, it looks spectacular, really, really cool looking. So he holds it really well. First, just how he's on it. So I thought that the hands were going to be doing most of the supporting, but they're really not, which is actually really cool. The feet, they're in there really good. What you do is you put like the foot in so that it's already under a piece of plastic, and then it gets magnetized to the ground of the pedal. So that's just really awesome. It really keeps him stable, and even if his hands weren't holding onto the handles, it really wouldn't make that big of a difference. The hands on the handles are really just to keep him in place, so that when you move him, he doesn't fly all around, and so that you can get the look that you're going for. So overall, I'm really glad in how stable he is, because he isn't super heavy too, so that when he's on it, he's not really heavy and falling off of it. So yeah. And just the actual STAP with him on it just looks really cool. It just brings the figure together. It's just a finishing touch, and it is just spectacular, like I've said. Really incredible looking. I love the way that he holds on to it, and this is fantastic. And of course, with the ball joint at the bottom, you can adjust it completely. Just I'm not moving the base right now. I'm just moving the ball joint at the bottom. So yeah, so you can really just do a lot with it, and a lot of different stuff that you can do with the battle droid on here, and it's just great. A great army builder. If you have the battle droid 2-pack, this is an awesome one to get. And if you're going to get the commander battle droid that's coming out in November, which I am going to get, I've already pre-ordered it. So yeah, it's great, especially if you have some of the other battle droids, and if you're a big battle droid fan, or just a fan of unique vehicles, because this is a pretty cool vehicle, and overall just really nice. So yeah. Really quickly, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I'm saying that the feet support him. I mean, this is 100% the feet. Both arms aren't holding on to the handles whatsoever. He's a little bit more wobbly when you move his base, but as you can see, the feet just really do all the holding, which I did not expect, but was really impressed in. So overall, I think that this figure set is just really pretty incredible. I'm really happy with it. I think that it looks spectacular. The actual STAP itself is very nicely done, and has a lot of articulation for a small vehicle, which is great. And the figure himself is just fantastic. If you have the Battle Droid 2-pack, you know what it's about, and it's just really incredible looking. And overall, just great for army building. Great for fans of mostly the Phantom Menace. That's probably the biggest time that they use these vehicles. And if you're a fan of that, then you just have to get this set. It's really incredible. Like I said, Toy Anxiety gave me this toy to review, and they are an incredible toy store. You can go order it from them. They're fantastic. If you're ever in AZ, go by their store. They have 1/6 scale figures and just every other toy figure that you can think of. Or just go online to toyanxiety.com. The link will be in the description for some great toys. So yeah, so overall I am extremely happy with the STAP and Battle Droid set. I think it's incredible, and it's pretty cheap. I mean, it's only about $170, $175, depending on where you get it. And it's just incredible because you get a nice vehicle with a figure for less than you'd pay for a normal, Marvel Hot Toys, which is just awesome. So overall, fantastic. I highly recommend it for any big fans of Battle Droids or just Star Wars fans in general. So there you go. Thanks for watching. MidChance496 here. Just want to say thank you for watching my review, and to definitely go check out toyanxiety.com, or if you're ever in Arizona, definitely check out their store. They have loads of toys. I'm talking Marvel, Star Wars, Doctor Who, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Aliens vs. Predators, you name it, they have it. They sell high quality at low prices. Check out toyanxiety.com today.